Thanks to amazing technological advances, the demand for hard disk drives, HDDs, to store data is ever growing in homes, businesses, industry, and the cloud. HGST, a Western digital company, a world leader in the development and manufacturing of HDDs, has earned an unmatched reputation for quality and reliability. You are critical to that reputation, and whether you're involved in shipping, handling, or installing our HDDs, please follow the steps in this video to ensure each HDD is handled carefully and correctly from start to finish. Why? Because if you stack, knock, drop, or pinch the drive, you risk breaking the delicate parts inside, costing your company and your customers time and money and damaging your reputation as a worker. How is this possible with something that looks and feels tough as a brick? Think of it more like a light bulb, with a strong shell on the outside, protecting delicate parts inside. Like the light bulb, even a small impact to the HDD may damage sensitive parts on the inside, invisible from outside the case. You only know it's broken when you use it and it doesn't work. Inside, the HDD contains delicate parts: motor, disks, head, arm, and pivot. The head flies over the disk, reading and writing data at high speed with incredibly tiny dimensions. The head travels at a speed equivalent to a car traveling more than 650,000 miles an hour around a racetrack. The accuracy required to position the head on a data track is like a golfer scoring a hole-in-one from 100 kilometers. See the distance between the head and disk compared to a fingerprint, dust, and human hair. Just like the light bulb, the HDD is hard-working but delicate, and small impacts can lead to malfunction. An impact to the outside while powered off can affect the arm, motor, pivot, and disks, causing read-write fails or total failure. An impact while powered on can also cause the drive to fail due to reduced performance or head-to-disk contact. Have you ever felt a shock when touching a metal object? This is static electricity, which also can damage or weaken electrical components. While HGST drives are built to withstand shocks, the type of impact and contact surface affect potential for damage. Dropping and/or toppling a drive on a hard surface causes shock in excess of acceptable limits. Doing the same on 10mm thick foam padding causes smaller shock and helps reduce damage. However, HDDs should always be placed gently on padded surfaces. Shocks can also occur when a drive contacts another drive or hard object. Work surfaces where drives will be used must have foam padding and electrostatic discharge (ESD) protection installed. Be aware that the effects of impacts and ESD may not appear until later in the customer's system. HGST has a reputation for quality and reliability for every HDD it manufactures. Each leaves the HGST facility in proper working order in protective packaging. We need your help in making sure each HDD is handled according to strict guidelines every step of the way through your process. Inspect all incoming pallets and report damage. Move only one pallet at a time. Do not puncture pallets. Do not bump pallets. Do not drop pallets. Handle one box at a time with care. Do not throw or drop any boxes. Do not stack unsupported boxes more than 4 boxes high. Do not overhang pallet edges. Pallets should be bound properly with no overhanging boxes. Once the hard drives have arrived at your facility to be assembled, in certain climates or seasons, it's required that the drives reach room temperature before use, called acclimatization. a process that can take up to 24 hours. Inspect incoming deliveries. Report and mark damaged boxes. Do not send damaged boxes to production. Use only one box at a time. Remove one drive at a time, holding by the narrow edges. Do not pinch the cover and card sides, and do not remove the ESD bag until installing the drive. Do not stack, knock, drop, or pinch the drive. Always wear ESD protection when unpacking the drive from the ESD bag. Install the drive as soon as possible. Use correct specification screws when affixing the drive to a chassis or carrier. Take care when using tools not to press on the top cover or to contact the case or the card. If you must apply labels, place as close to the drive's edge as possible. Never cover the breather hole or drive information, or press down on the top cover when applying labels. Do not write on the top cover. Be careful assembling into carriers and bays. Do not handle roughly or force drives. Never knock drives against adjacent bays. When connecting the cables to the drive, do not misplug or rock connectors into place. Apply the power last. Wait 10 seconds before starting tests. When shutting down equipment, wait for drive activity to stop on duplicators and systems like Windows 8 that turn off the screen while the drive is still operating. With the drive installed, take care not to move, disturb, or pass the system by hand while powered on. Never disturb adjacent drives and systems when loading and unloading test racks, and take care when plugging and unplugging power and data cables. Finally, treat return drives as good. Pack in ESD bags and use original packaging. Whenever you handle an HGST hard drive, always keep the light bulb example in mind and never stack, drop, knock, pinch, misplug, over-torque, or use excessive force. Never disturb systems and devices with HDDs while powered on. The benefits of good handling are higher productivity, customer satisfaction and company reputation, and pride in your work. Here's wishing you best practice, a bright idea.